everybody. I'm Cheryl Hamilton, and I want to show you what's in this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit. It's called The Best There Is, May 2024. So let me open it up, and this is the fun part where you get to see what's in it. This came to my mailbox a little bit squished this time. Usually doesn't happen, but I'm sure everything's still in here. Okay, I think this is a masculine one, is what I've heard. Misty Moonlight is our Stampin' Spot. I love the tree. That's really neat. And this is neat because I could like stamp it in green and then add little orange or yellow leaves if I want to add more color. Happy Father's Day to you. You're the best there is. And with love and admiration to the most amazing person. That's really nice. Those are good sentiments. I like them. So, here, throw everything over here. So, let's see what's in this month's kit. Okay, so these are dimensionals, what pop everything up. These are little glue dots in case you don't have one of these glues. You can use this to stick everything down. Our envelopes are all wood, which is really pretty. So this is neat to put on top of these. Here's my card bases. These are little things to punch out that you can put your sentiments on. So I have one that's like this, a plain beige one, and one that's a blue wood grain. That's really pretty too. And look at all this fun stuff. I love this one. Isn't that neat? And it coordinates with some paper that we have. I have to look on the back and see what it coordinates with. But I know I have some Designer Series paper like that. This is something they started doing, and I just put I store the stamp set, in like a little baggie and put this on it so you can see really easily what you have. So I've got an idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but let me just see, because I just want to cut this up and see what it does. So I'm going to fussy cut, which means using my scissors, and I'm going to cut. And when I do the top ones, I am going to leave like a really skinny border up there, so like hardly at all. So I'm going to start with this beige base, and I've cut a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock 4 inches by 5 1/4. If you don't have that, I would recommend that you cut one of your blue card bases to that measurement. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Okay, and then I thought I guess I could pop them up. Let me see how that looks. I think I'll just glue them down. So I'm going to glue these down. I'm going to start with the top and bottom, and then the rest I'll kind of center in there. So the top, I'm putting it in the middle, but just spacing it like it's about 1/4 inch away from these sides, but I'm spacing it closer to the top. And then I'm going to do the bottom piece. And this is so that it looks kind of even once I get it figured out. So same thing, I'll get it the same from the sides and just a little bit away from the bottom. So if I line this up, that, and that, that's kind of cool. I like it. So before I press down, I'm going to see how well it lines up. See, I can just adjust it a little bit. It's almost glued down too much, but that looks kind of cool. Okay, I have to think of what I want to do next. I'm going to use the stamp You're the Best There Is, and I'll clean it first. And okay, I'm stamping it with Misty Moonlight, putting it on this you know, I don't like the way it's a little bit too much ink on there. But let me show you what I do with that. I just have an old room key, and I'm going to scrape off some of the ink and see if this helps me. Sometimes they're just too inky. Let me use the back of it and see if I can get it any better. I like it better. See how this one was a little bit too much ink. It looked blurred. So I like this one better. I think I'm going to do almost the same as it had in the sample. It's showing like these leaves in the back. Just be careful when you're punching them out. You don't want to break anything. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. So I'm basically just going to glue down the middle part and let the leaves go wherever they want to. And I do want to try to cover that part. Yeah, and it will. That'll be okay. Okay, here's some dimensionals. These are awesome. They just pop up everything. So I'm just going to put 3 on here. And pop it up just like that. I really like that. If you want to, you could add, I don't think there's anything in here, but you could add some bling, you know, some kind of a little embellishment right there. But I kind of like it just like it is. And again, you have everything in your kit, unless, you know, you could use this blue card to cut it down, or you can just find a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock like I have. So I hope you guys like this cut out like that. Okay, I couldn't stop there because it kind of needs something right here. I found these embellishments in my stash, and I think they go with the coffee suite that's in online exclusives, and I'll put the number on the sheet. But yeah, I like that just a little bit better. It has a little swirl in it. I'm going to take this little tree circle and do something fun with it. I think I'm going to try heat embossing, and that's where you put Versamark on it. Then I'm going to apply some embossing powder. So I found some copper embossing powder, and I thought this might look really neat. Hopefully it's still, the Versamark's still a little wet on here. So you just put it on, I can't even see it that well, and you flick it off so that you can see where there's the darker areas, and they have the copper embossing powder on them. Take my heat gun. It doesn't fit in the camera very well, so I'll do the best I can. It's kind of noisy. Now I can see it changing. Watch right there. Ooh, I think this is going to be neat. So see that? I'm going to do something, because we have some paper, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a copper clay. That's what it is. So let me do something with that. So I'm going to make my card base out of copper clay, and I have cut this 11 inches by 4 1/4, and then so this is from the Paper Pumpkin kit. I'm going to glue it down like this, and I already have this, which I love, and so I've gone to Stylish Shapes dies and cut out a circle that's a little bigger than that out of the copper clay. Then I've decided to make Happy Father's Day, and let me see, let me put it on one of these, and I'm gonna do the same thing because I've already got my embossing powder and everything out, and it's so pretty. If I can find my Versamark, which is there. I'm gonna emboss Happy Father's Day on this with some copper. Where'd it go? So I think I need to put more, Versamark on my stamp pad. So if things aren't like perfect, that's pretty good. But if you can tell it's not inking up as much as you want, you know, you do need to re-ink those. So let me do this. So you can tell that just looks, embossing is beautiful, isn't it? I love it. So I'm gonna punch it out and probably use some dimensionals to pop it up. Where am I? Let me start gluing all this together. And these colors are so pretty together, aren't they? I love that. Okay, I think that has to be popped up. I use a lot of dimensionals. If I didn't put one in the middle, it might sink down a little bit there, so that's why I'm using so many. I almost hate to cover it. It's just so pretty. I guess I will, though. I'll do this, and on the card that I'm looking at that was the paper pumpkin one, it had this probably glued to it like that. I like that. So let me run a little line of glue on this. Stick this down. And then I'm going to pop it up, but I don't want to put another dimensional on this side because it'll be popped up, you know, twice. So let me put one on this side. You can also put it to hold your two pieces together real well. So it's holding both of them down. I'll put a little glue here and then get it where I want it. Like I said, it's hard to cover up that tree. I guess I just have to do it. There, isn't that pretty? All you have to do is glue something to the inside, you know, because it's such a great card. I want to make it fancy on the inside too. So this is very vanilla, cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and what shall I put on there? Let's put a tree. And I can do the same on my envelope. I like to prime it with some Versamark. When they're these photopolymer, I think they just stamp a little better if you put that on first and then clean them. Where do I put it? I guess there. I'm going to use Early Espresso, the really dark brown. I like to do it by itself too before I glue it down in case I really mess up. Oh no, that looks really neat. So let's glue it down. Okay, and then where's the envelope? I'm going to go ahead and do that on the envelope too. There you go. Well, let me know which card you like best and what you think about these. I hope you love your kit. I think these kits are getting better and better. And if you have any questions about heat embossing or anything, just let me know. But I think if you invest in a heat tool and some embossing in powder and some Versamark ink, you're going to love this. It really steps everything up a lot. Anyway, thanks so much, you guys, for being my Paper Pumpkin customers and for watching my video. I hope you will subscribe to my videos and to my blog. And have fun with this kit this month. Have a great day. Aloha.